After a well-received sermon from church, Pops, my brother, and I are on our way to have a Sunday dinner at my mom's house. A few blocks away from the neighborhood store, we see this kid lying on the ground. His face is smashed into the pavement. The foot of a cop is right on top of his back, and another cop has a gun drawn out and pointed right towards him. It's a damn shame. The boy can't be no more than 15. There should be no reason why 3 police cars are here for one boy. That's what my pop said when he grabbed the hands of me and my twin. And then he began his usual rant about black boys engaging cops. We've heard it before. And we're lucky that we don't have to use these rules, but now that I see someone who looks just like me, the same age as me, under the boot of a cop, it runs through my head. The rules of black boys engaging cops. 1, if a police officer pulls up towards you, you stand perfectly straight. You look them in their eyes and you answer all their questions with yes, sir, or no, sir. Rule number 2, don't catch an attitude with them and you don't argue with them. Rule number 3, there's a badge number right above their chest. Memorize it. Rule number 4, don't reach for anything. Keep your hands up and leave them there. Rule number 5, it doesn't matter what the police officers tell you to do. You do it whether you like it or not. Rule number 6, if you think you're right, shut up. You come home and you let me and your mother fight the battles for you. It doesn't matter if you're right when you're dead. Your life is more important than a settlement check. Growing up in Baltimore with my twin for almost 10 years, we've heard this for as long as we can remember, and now it seems like we hear it every single day. According to the U.S. Census and the FBI uniform reports, in 2015, 37% of people who were killed by police officers were blacks, despite the fact that only 13% of the population are blacks. And what hurts the more is that the people who were killed by these police officers had no crimes. They had no charges against them. Only 9 out of 102 police officers were actually charged with the crimes, and they didn't even go to prison for it. When did police officers become judge, jury, or an executioner for black men and women who didn't even commit crimes? After sitting at the dinner table, my mom, she says, you know, some people will never understand. They don't know what it's like to have to teach your children how to act black or walk in the streets. The silence has made me believe that our community has learned to accept this. However, with the actions of the Black Lives Matter organization and other community organizations, it's helped me learn that our lives do matter. Dr. Martin Luther King once said, our lives begin to end the day that we become silent about things that matter to us. This is true today. In order for me to effectively break the silence, I have to speak up for the things that matter to me. Such things I can do is get an education, and when I become 18, become a registered voter. Education is very important to me. With education, I can learn my civil rights, my philosophies, and ways of life. I can learn how to survive in an unfair world, and I can learn how to have a mindset of how to handle my own problems and situations. When I become a registered voter, I can vote for things that can benefit me and my community. I can vote for presidents who will fight to ensure us equal rights and protection and educational opportunities. I can vote for laws that can offer us equal rights and equal protection. Without a doubt, we will cease to exist if we become silent about things that matter to us. As a community, we have to speak up for things such as equality and equal protection. We must speak up for college graduates who has equal pay regardless of race and regardless of gender. Most importantly, we must speak up to be seen and treated as human beings, regardless of race, regardless of gender, especially when in the presence of any authorities. Thank you.